celebrate the individual and team accomplishments all together from this past amazing winter season. As your athletic director, building a culture of excellence is extremely important to me. Marana Athletics, we should be the premier 6A program in the Tucson area and beyond all over the state. And we are absolutely moving in that direction. Before we begin, I want to thank our coaches for the countless hours they dedicate to leading their programs and supporting our student athletes. I also want to thank our parents for the support you provide that allows these athletes to thrive and compete every day. So, a round of applause for the coaches and the parents. Without your leadership, this would not happen. And I apologize, I did forget to introduce myself. I'm Amy Cornell, I'm your athletic director. Thank you so much for being here again to celebrate all of our athletes and their accomplishments. I want to especially thank my athletic secretary, Lauren Burns. Everything sitting here in front of you, she has put together. She's really helped me organize and prepare for tonight's event. So thank you, Lauren. Most importantly, I want to thank our student athletes. You represent Marana High School with pride, not only through wins and accomplishments, but through your disciplined character, your commitment to academics, and you represent us in the community. So thank you to the student athletes. Thank you so much. Okay, so tonight we're going to recognize every single student athlete who participated in a winter sport, all levels. I am human. If we accidentally miss one, I want you to please grab my attention. That's the last thing we want to do. We have hundreds of student athletes, so please stop me, get my attention, get Lauren's attention if we happen to miss anyone, because I want to recognize every single person who deserves to be recognized. All right, so without further ado, I have a slideshow that we're going to follow throughout the night. When it's time, I'll call up the entire team, not just one at a time, but the entire team will come up and kind of line up behind this yellow line facing the audience, and then we'll recognize individuals. Okay? All right, here we go. We have a special presentation tonight. So if I can have the representatives from Temperature Control, come on up, please. So I'm really, really excited about this. Temperature Control called me and offered to have a competition. You can see they called it "This is a Real Cat Fight" because Marana, Mountain View, and Sabino all have cats as their mascots. Well, guess what? We were tied the day before the last day of the competition, tied. But then you can see the final score. Marana pulled ahead and won by over 5,000 votes. So thank you all who voted. Thank you so much.
I just want to thank you guys for all your support. You got 40,000 votes. It's insane. So we really appreciate it. You guys deserve this check. Hopefully it helps your athletic department.
All right, thanks again to Temperature Control. Okay, I want to make you all aware of, my first year as the athletic director. I really want to get out there and promote our student athletes and the amazing things they're doing. So I kind of started a Marana media crew. It became very small, but very quality, as far as a couple guys who really covered all of our sporting events. You probably see them out and about. One actually even made the news on K-Gun for announcing our football games and our soccer games. We're gonna move forward and grow this. So spread the word. We're gonna call it MTSN, kind of like ESPN, but MTSN, Marana Tiger Sports Network. They will be covering all levels of all sports to promote our athletes, especially through social media. So if you're not following Marana Athletics on social media, please do, because a lot of their work, these students' work, will be up here. I'd like to recognize two young men who have dedicated their time and skills to showcase our student athletes so far this year. If I could have Gabe Coons and Jonathan Simmons, please come forward. For all your work and your photos and your videos and your interviews and announcing. Thank you to Gabe Coons. Thank you, sir. And thank you to Jonathan. Jonathan was everywhere with his camera, and we'll continue to do so. Thank you so much. All right, having said that, Gabe did create a little hype video for winter sports. Let's enjoy it. I'm worried about the volume. Hold your ears. Hold on a second. Let me check this. Okay. All right, and thank you so much, Dave, for putting that together for us. Okay, before we begin with teams, I want to explain a little bit about the letter process. As you can see, we have Johnston's here. I am really promoting Letterman's jackets. I think that it's a big piece of school pride and community. And then I wanted to explain the first year, second, third, and fourth year letter winners, how we're going to do that moving forward. So your first year letter winner, that first year you'll get your letter and the sport pin. And then each year after, you can see in the picture, you earn a service bar for each year. So that fourth year, if you're a 4-year letter winner, you'll have the sport and the bars. Okay? Letterman's jackets, they're not, they're not cheap. But you're talking around $250 to $300, depending on how fancy you get. And so I do encourage Letterman's jackets. I am asking coaches, we have a group who is going to donate 10 Letterman's jackets for people who maybe can't afford a Letterman's jacket. So talk to your coach and ask them to promote you. So far I have 2 names. So I would love to, in the spring, give out 10 Letterman's jackets. Maybe some of you might be in this gym right now. Okay. And if you want to just kind of look it up right now, there's a QR code from Johnston's, but they will be available here after, and they've brought samples if you want to try some of the jackets on. Great Christmas gift, birthday gift. Okay. All right. Okay, so each team has a video that they put together. I thank the coaches. I didn't do all this myself. I simply couldn't. This takes a lot of time. So coaches provided the videos and photos and everything to put this slideshow together. So we'll start with cheer. Here we go, cheer. JV cheerleaders please come up as a team and stand to my right? Come on up, JV cheer. And coaches, if I could please have the coaches come up. We have Coach Ann Green and, yeah, there she is, Rachel Miller. All right, thank you to the coaches. Okay, so as I announce, you'll hand them their certificate, okay? All right. Bridlin Blair Creek, freshman. And we have another freshman, Eliza Dobson. Freshman, Gia Galloway. Junior, Nicole Hyatt. Freshman, Victoria Hyatt. And sophomore, Madeline West. We're recognizing outstanding academics. I wish I could do 3.5 or higher, but to be honest, it'd be like most of these kids. Like, I gotta be honest, their grades are awesome. So we're gonna recognize the extra high GPAs with a 4.0 GPA for the JV cheer, Eliza Dobson. Congratulations. Thank you to JV cheer. JV cheer, sorry, I should have said this before they left, but let's talk a little bit about their season so far, and they're not done yet. JV cheer competed for the first time in the desert kickoff at Higley High School on Saturday, October 25th. They earned 3rd place in their division. Congratulations to the JV team. Come on up, varsity cheer. That might be the most amazing letter jacket I've ever seen. I love it. Okay, we have a lot. Here we go. First year letter winner. Oh, wait, are we getting certificates? Okay. Sophia Arango, sophomore. Junior, first year letter winner, Chelsea Fabian. Junior, 3rd year letter winner, Ashlyn Garbo. Sophomore, 1st year letter winner, Alexis Hand. Freshman, 1st year letter winner, Mia Hollis. Freshman, 1st year letter, Riley Hopkins. Junior, 1st year letter, Angelina LaPerna. Senior, 2nd year letter, Isabel McAdams. Sophomore, 2nd year letter, Mackenzie McGee. Senior, 2nd year letter, Chloe Meneke. Junior, 1st year letter, Layla Moorhead. Senior, 2nd year letter, Ryo Muchler. Rio, I apologize. Rio. Freshman, 1st year letter, Macy Nelson. Junior, 1st year letter, Kaya Nix. Senior, 3rd year letter, Isabel Suarez. letter, Brooklyn Wolford. All right, we'd like to especially recognize outstanding academic achievement for 2 individuals over a 4.0. Sophia Arango with a 4.1667. And with the same GPA, Mia Hollis. Varsity cheer qualified for the USA Spirit Nationals at the USA Arizona region on November 1st. They also placed 5th at the USA Regional 3 on January 17, 2026. Congrats to varsity cheer. Thank you so much. Next up, we have JV girls basketball. Come on up, please. And coaches, we have Coach AP, Coach Dozier, he might be at the track, and we have Coach Domingo. Coach AP representing the coaching staff. Okay, girls JV basketball, they had a record of 8-9 this season. And their certificates ready? All right. First up, we have Harper East. Christina Cota. Carly Dominguez. Okay, we'll get to someone. Estefani Hernandez. There we go. Congratulations, Estefani. We have Viviana Marshall. Celia Trujillo. Elena Irvin. There we go. Congratulations, Elena. Annalie Echeverria. I'm sorry. Annalie Echeverria. Yamisa Perales. All right, and a special recognition for outstanding academics with a 4.1944. Yamisa Perales. Thank you, JV girls basketball. Next up, come on up, varsity girls basketball. All right, your varsity girls basketball team, 11-7, 14 overall. They participated in the Inferno tournament at Sunnyside, the Payson tournament, and this is big, very big. First postseason appearance in 7 years. It's Coach AP's first year as a head coach as well, so tremendous. I'm very proud of you. First time beating Mountain View in 5 years. These ladies represented and took care of it at their own house, winning 7 games at home, 7-2 record at home. We'll get to the all-region awards, but they had 7 players make all region. All right, let's recognize each individual. We have Nyla Wody, freshman. Sadie Hicks, freshman. Freshman, Alyssa Ruiz. Sophomore, Kendra Britton. Sophomore, Brooklyn Griffin. Sophomore, Jada Dixon Jordan. Marana. Sophomore Diana Galvin. Junior Alexa Sanchez. Senior Alyssa Valencia. Senior Caitlin Hendrickson. And Senior Malaysia Ruba. All right, we're going to recognize our extra high academic achievers with a 4.08 GPA, Sadie McRae. And with a 4.02, Caitlin Hendrickson. Congratulations. All region, we have, and I think your certificates you're going to get at your own team banquet, okay? But I still want to recognize you. We have first team all region, Nyla Woyi. Also first team, Malaysia Roebuck. Second team, Jada Dixon Jordan. Second team, Sadie McRae. Honorable mention, Caitlin Hendrickson. Honorable mention, Alyssa Valencia. And honorable mention, Brooklyn Griffin. Thank you for an awesome season. Congratulations to girls basketball. All right, let's go. Boys freshman basketball. Please come on up. I know Coach Roebuck's here. I saw Coach Carlos. And then the freshman Coach Tom, he actually coaches tennis, so he will not be here tonight. Okay. Our boys freshmen, we'll recognize each one of you. Sebastian Sogstad. I apologize for my pronunciation in advance. Anonymous Camacho. Gabriel Lasola. Rustin Tenney. Michael Koenig. Adam Vargas. Kyan Reedy. Carson Crawford. Talon Huff. Bodie Nicolarson. Iman Burrell. Aiden Ellison. Dominic Zabella. Deshaun Williams. Baseball. Camden Williams. And Jordan Adams, manager, both managers. Okay. We have a couple especially high academic achievers here we're going to recognize with a 4.8 GPA, Rustin Tenney. And with a 4.5 GPA, Kyan Reedy. Thank you, freshman boys basketball, on an outstanding season. Thank you. By the way, freshmen only lost one game this entire season. All right, JV boys basketball, please come forward. And Coach Carlos. All right, our JV boys basketball team had an outstanding season as well. I said the freshman boys only lost one. Guess how many they only lost? One. They were 16-1 this season. Congratulations, JV boys basketball. Youngdell Olivara. Braden Cerna. Jimmy Gamboa. Pearson Huff. Lucas East. Michael Griffin. Greer Chanick. Cohen Reedy. Landon Yerquity. Rocco DiMartini. Carter Sweeney. Carter Swaggle. Blaine McKee. Case Caldwell. Jackson Lee. Remington McKinnon. Logan Fenning. And managers, Mateo Silva and Henry Ennin. Congratulations, JV, on an outstanding season. Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, hold on, JV boys basketball. We gotta recognize your high achievers in academics. Here we go. With a 4.04 GPA, Pearson Huff. With a 4.17 GPA, Cohen Reedy. With a 4.26 GPA, Case Caldwell. And lastly, we have a 4.18 GPA, Henry Ennin. Okay, thank you, JV boys basketball, on an outstanding season. Come on up, boys varsity basketball. All right, here's a little video from our boys varsity basketball, highlighting our seniors.
Dear basketball.
Got some LeBron. How about that, boys?
From the moment I started wearing my dad's tube socks and shooting imaginary game-winning shots in great Western form, I knew one thing was real. I fell in love with you. A love so deep, I gave you my all. From my mind and body to my spirit and soul. As a 6-year-old boy, deeply in love with you. ran up and down every court after every loose ball for you. You asked me also. I gave you my heart. Because it came with so much more. I played to the sweat and the hurt. Not because challenge called me, but because you called me. I did everything for you. Because that's what you do when someone makes you feel as alive as you've made me feel. You gave us such and I'm always looking for you. I can't love you obsessively for much longer. This season is all I have left to give. My heart can take the pounding. My mind can handle the grind. But my body knows it's time to say goodbye. And that's okay. I'm ready to let you go.
All right, thank you for that video. Okay, let's recognize our boys varsity basketball players, starting with Sean Roebuck. Kingston Smith. Zach Evanson. Marquez Roebuck. Maddox Young. Jamari Turnantine. Easton Cameron. Donnie Patton. Michael Koenig. Elijah Rainey. Carlos CJ Mendez. Maddox Tanis. Renee Pasquiera. Jesse Howell. And Mason Kyle. Let's recognize our high academic achievers, extra high, with a 4.7 GPA, Donnie Patton. And with a 4.38 GPA, Mason Kyle. Thank you to our boys varsity basketball team. Hold on. Rustin Teddy. All right, thank you to boys basketball. Congrats on a great season, guys. All right, next we have girls JV soccer. I apologize before we get to girls soccer. We have one more, Rocco T. Martini. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Rocco. All right, come on up, girls JV soccer. All right, girls JV soccer, coached by Coach Frederick, Coach Bixby, and Gutierrez. All right, Coach Bixby, you ready? Okay, so for our girls, JV soccer. Captain, Mary Jane Bowden Fresh. Freshman, Beckham Edmonds. Junior Captain, Aubrey Lariva. Sophomore Captain, Brooklyn Thorpe. Next we have sophomore, Aubrey Aiken. Sophomore, Isabella Anger. Freshman, Addison Burkhart. Freshman, Lalina Davis. Freshman, Drew Burbage. Junior, Lily Huerta Gorman. Sophomore, Lily Hardy. Sophomore, Vienna Lugo. Sophomore, Maribella Pedrego. Junior, Jill Perry. Sophomore, Lillian Pinella. Sophomore, Sierra Fondesa. Sophomore, Isabella Rosette. Sophomore, Paige Russell. Freshman, Deanna Sousa. All right, our special academic awards for the JV girls soccer team with a 4.25 GPA. We have Mary Jane Bowden. With a 4.33 GPA, Drew Burbage. With a 4.35 GPA, Paige Russell. And with a 4.64 GPA, Jill Perry. JV had a great season. They went 5-4-3. They played strong against many teams playing varsity players down. They battled through some injuries and still played their hardest. This was also the first year JV has ever tied or beat Tucson High. Congratulations to our girls JV soccer team. Thank you. All right, come on up, girls varsity soccer. Our girls varsity soccer team went 11-6 this season and even had their second in a row home playoff game. The girls beat Catalina Foothills for the first time in over 20 years. I got to see their playoff game. It was a heartbreaker, but I was so proud of them for competing and doing what they did. They ended up getting beat on a buzzer beater in overtime. But I was so proud of this team to see them compete in playoffs. 10 girls made it first or second team for all region. And they had an offensive player of the year as well. Okay, let's recognize each of them. Our first year letter winner, Aaliyah Angelo. letter winner, Haley Bogan. Third year letter, Paloma Borgora. Third year letter, Ileana Castillo. First year letter, Dylan Burbage. First year letter, Amaya Hernandez. First year letter, Jimena Resendez Hernandez. Fourth year letter, 4-year letter winner. I'm going to highlight that. Ileana Jones. First year letter, Chloe Koenig. First year letter winner, Peyton Mangini. First year letter, Macy Ochoa. First year letter winner, Amaya Olivas. First year letter, Presley Fowl. Third year letter winner, Ruby Fowl. First year letter, Charlie Romero. Third year letter winner, Mackenzie Stump. Second year letter winner, Brooklyn Williams. All right, these next three young ladies are all three captains and on their fourth year letter. Emma Atwell. Carson Hopkins. Her fourth letter in soccer. And last but not least, Captain Peyton Sharp. Congratulations to our girls soccer team. Let's see here. We have all region, not them yet. We have a lot of region awards here, okay? Certificates will be given out at your banquet or now, whatever you want. Okay? All region first team, defender, Emma Atwell. Defender, Carson Hopkins. Forward, Paloma Borboa. All region first team forward, Peyton Mangini. Representing the goalies, first team, Ileana Jones. Midfielder, Paloma Borboa. And midfielder, Peyton Sharp, first team. All region second team, we have defender, Aaliyah Angelo. Forward, Peyton Sharp. Forward, Amaya Hernandez. Midfielder, Ruby Fowl. And midfielder, Charlie Romero. Three honorable mentions, Amaya Olivas, Charlie Romero, and Mackenzie Stump, all region honorable mentions. And we have an offensive player of the year in the entire region, Paloma Borboa. Man, girls soccer, you're making me work. We have a lot of academic awards. Every single one of these girls up here on the screen is over a 4.0. With a 4.25, Aaliyah Angelo. 4.325, Emma Atwell. With a 4.5, Haley Logan. 4.23, Paloma Borbola. 4.58, Carson Hopkins. With a 4.3 GPA, Peyton Mangini. Another 4.3, Macy Ochoa. 4.08, Presley Fowl. 4.18, Ruby Fowl. 4.2, Charlie Romero. With a 4.2 GPA, Mackenzie Stum. 4.0, Brooklyn Williams. Last but not least, we have a 4.4, Dylan Firmage. Thank you and congratulations on an outstanding season, girls soccer. Congratulations, thank you. All right, boys soccer. Let's start with a video and then I'll bring the team up, okay? We have boys soccer coaches, Coach Eva Toussaint Parks, Ian Tezer, and Josh Rivera. Junior, Justin Johnson, also a captain. Junior, I'm sorry, N. Not here. Okay. Captain, sophomore, Logan Clare. Another captain, sophomore, Caden N. Sophomore, Eric V. You guys have some tough last names. I'm just kidding. Sophomore, Brian Castaneda. Sophomore, Max Reeve. Sophomore, Nathan Klein. Sophomore, Brody Hood. Sophomore, Will Tarnowski. Another sophomore, Adrian Sanchez. freshmen, the rest are freshmen on this JV boys soccer. We have Nathan Decker, Bronson White, Josiah Hernandez, Adriel Roman Durazo, Tanner Summercamp, Jonas Moya, Sebastian Gerardo, Emiliana Perez, Thaddeus Polly, James Osborne, Frank Mesa, Dean Winterton, and Colton Cushbaum. Strong academics with the boys soccer team. Let's recognize Caden N with a 4.2, Jonas Moya with a 4.1, Thaddeus Polly with a 4.4, James Osborne with a 4.25, Dean Winterton with a 4.3, Justin Johnson with a 4.2, and Nathan Klein with a 4.0 GPA. Congratulations, JV Boys Soccer. Thank you on an outstanding season. Next up, coming up, Boys Varsity Soccer. All right, our boys varsity soccer team. They had some special accomplishments this season. At the Rio Rico tournament, they were 2-0-1. They never lost a game in this tournament. Their overall record was 5-14-1, and their biggest win, this is big, huge, they beat CDO this year. I'm going to start from the bottom here with freshmen. We're going to go freshman Anthony Munoz, first year letter. Sophomore, first year letter, Jorge Navarro Olivas. Sophomore, first year letter winner, Anthony Sotelo Reyes. Another sophomore, first year letter, Ben Nicolarson. Sophomore, first year letter, Mateo Esker. Sophomore, second year letter winner, Donovan Ibarra. Junior, first year letter, Braden Voorhees. Junior, first year letter, Hudson Hamilton. Junior, second year letter winner, Fernando Ramirez. Junior, second year letter winner, Jacob Hart. Junior, third year letter winner, Brody Myers. Junior, third year letter winner, Daniel Valenzuela, also one of our captains. All right, the rest are seniors. Senior, first year letter winner, Santiago Robles. Senior, second year letter, Elijah Boatwright. Senior, third year letter winner, Sebastian Galvin, also a captain. Senior, third year letter, Gabriel Tremert. And last, we have a 4-year letter winner, senior captain, Freddie Hubbard. Our extra high academic achievers we have with a 4.1 GPA, Elijah Boatwright with a 4.3, Hudson, Hamilton. Congratulations, boys soccer. Thank you. All right, girls varsity wrestling, come on up. And we have our girls head coach here, Coach Sean Laura. All right, here we go to the girls wrestling video series. All right, thank you, girls wrestling, for that video. Okay. Girls wrestling had an outstanding season. You can see they were champs at the Maricopa Desert Open out of 20 teams. Champs at the Marana Tiger Duels out of 25 teams. Champs at the Brad Jones Pack Invite out of 40 teams. Champs at the Talent Tournament out of 20 teams. You can see they had a bunch of other places as well. Congratulations, that is domination. You see their team dual stats. They beat Gilbert, ALA Gilbert, Samarita, Buena, Cienega. Their only loss was to Mountain View Marana. We're going to get them next year, I know that. 5-1 dual meet record. All right, we have our individual stats here. I'm not going to go through all those, but they won a lot, okay? State qualifiers. Shaylee, Dalen, Melina, Roxy, and Felicity all qualified for state. Congratulations. our 5th place in the state, Dalen Smeed. 4th place in the state of Arizona, Roxy Singer. 6th place, Melina Moore. Okay, let's recognize each individual and they get their certificate. Roxy Singer, Melina Moore, David Smeed, Shaylee Smeed, Addison Lee, Cameron Dickey, Felicity Hewish, Anika DeBont, Isabel Miranda, Kinley Stowe, Sophia Amatril, Layla Lesbron, Sydney Campos, Julissa Barrios Sorelli, Callie Tucker, Piper Smiley, Rebecca Cox, and Leela Ambrose. If you total up all their wins and losses for these ladies in front of you, a winning record of 468 and 248. That's a lot of matches won. High academic awards go to Leela Ambrose with a 4.5 GPA, Cameron Dickey with a 4.5 GPA, Melina Moore with a 4.25 GPA, Dalen Smeed with a 4.1 GPA, and Kinley Stowe with a 4.1 GPA. Congratulations to our girls wrestling team. I'm very proud of you for representing us throughout the entire state. Congrats on a great season. All right, boys, JV wrestling, come on up, please. All right, Coach Bruce, Coach Aaron, thank you, coaching staff, for being here. Coach Hensley. Okay, let's recognize our JV Marana wrestling team. All right, we're going to move to the varsity boys wrestlers. Come on up. All right, boys wrestlers, Coach Bruce, we're old school. When you give me a flash drive, I'm going to make this happen for you. I'm going to pick the song for you and everything. All right, here we go. 28-9, winning 76% of their matches. Their team record was 588 wins and 257 losses. You can see their places in these tournaments here. We had second place in the Nate Johnson out of 20 teams, fourth place at the Tiger Duels with 20 teams. Out of 74 teams, our guys were fourth place at the Conflict in Cleveland. Third place out of 57 teams at the Doc Wright Invitational. Third place out of 27 teams at the Brad Jones Pack Invitational. Third place at the AIA Sectional. And 8th place at the state tournament. After 4 consecutive years, finishing in the top 10 in the entire state. All right, let's recognize our boys varsity wrestlers. I'm going to start at the bottom. Victor Pearson. Leo Lizarraga. Peyton Wallace. Felix Salazar. Christian Studensky. Easton Stamp. Andrew West. Daniel Johnson. Alejandro Bird. Andrew Rocky Bedoyo. Christian Cadillo. Uriah Sanchez. Nathan Wine with a 43-16 record. With a 44-21 record, Ethan Christensen. With a 55-14 record, Cole Birch. This guy went 58-2 on the season, Isaac Moore. 59 wins and 11 losses, Xander Bullen. 68 wins, 1 loss, Leland Frost. And with 69 wins and 1 loss, Owen Proper. Our high academic achievers, we have Leland Frost with a 4.0. Victor Pearson with a 4.1. Owen Proper with a 4.18. Nathan Wine with a 4.2 GPA. All right, these guys placed in state. We have our runner-up in the state of Arizona, Isaac Moore. Third place in the state, Leland Frost. Third place, All-State, Xander Bullen. And third place in the state, Owen Proper. All right, I'm going to recognize Coach Bruce tonight. Coach Hiley reached a milestone, a very special one, of 300 career wins. That's very rare. Congratulations to Coach Bruce Hiley. Overall record of 326 and 110. Very proud of him. He just completed his 15th year coaching wrestling. Thank you, Coach Bruce. We also need to recognize a special young man who represents Marana in our community and throughout the entire state. Congratulations to Owen Proper for making Arizona wrestling history. He broke a huge record, all-time wins leader in high school wrestling in the entire state with 255 career wins. So it'll be hard to beat. Previous record was 253 wins set by Eric Garcia of Coolidge High School back in 2007. That record stood for nearly 2 decades. I have a feeling this one might stay for a while. Okay. Thank you, wrestling. I'm going to have you have a seat. Congratulations on an outstanding season. Nathan Wine, if you could please come on up. Nathan Wine, come on up. A special presentation. And if I could introduce Rosa Ruiz, come on up, please. Marana High School is proud to celebrate senior Nathaniel Wine, who was selected as one of the only 14 students out of about 1,400 applicants nationwide to receive a prestigious U.S. Navy scholarship totaling nearly $200,000. Tonight we have a special guest, Rosa Ruiz, for a special presentation from the U.S. Senator Mark Kelly.
Senator Kelly served his country as a U.S. Navy combat pilot, a NASA astronaut, and now as a United States Senator for Arizona. As a Navy pilot, he made multiple deployments abroad, the aircraft carrier USS Midway, and flew 39 combat missions during Operation Desert Storm. Senator Kelly is the recipient of the Defense Superior Service Medal, the Legion of Merit, 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses, and multiple air medals. He logged more than 5,000 flight hours in almost 50 different aircraft and completed more than 375 carrier landings before retiring from the Navy with the rank of captain. Arizona Senator and retired U.S. Navy Captain Mark Kelly is honored to present a certificate of special congressional recognition to Nathaniel Wine for his exceptional academic performance, leadership, and commitment to public service.
Congratulations to Nathaniel Wine. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Ruiz. Well, sorry if wrestling was last, but I thought that was a great grand finale. I know we've been here for about an hour and 20 minutes, but you can see we had a lot of amazing student athletes to recognize. So thank you so much for being here. Keep working hard and keep representing Marana out there. Thank you to everyone for being here tonight. Have a good night. Please see Johnston's on your way out if you want to get some information on Letterman's jackets and all the things they sell.
Shotgun, everybody carry a shotgun. Everybody